the semester you're spent developing your voice and working on radio-style commercials and news delivery, and then you work into the television style and performance on camera. And then when we get into the news reporting and production, this is our capstone class, and in this class, students actually go out and enterprise their own stories, report their own stories, edit their own stories, and then come back and produce newscasts and put together a half-hour news and public affairs program that airs on Comcast cable and on the internet, so it can be seen anywhere in the world. It is entirely hands-on. In addition to writing in the other classes, you are actually producing an entire newscast. So you're hands-on or on the video cameras, it's on editing, it is operating all of the different positions in the control room. In broadcast, as you go out and try to find a job as a news reporter or a producer or a writer, you will actually be able to leave Fresno State and go into an entry-level position and do the job.
Print journalism is an exciting field. It's a field that's undergoing a lot of change, but in our program we try to prepare people for the world of the 21st century, the jobs that are out there, and the primary thing that we try to teach is how to think. It's one of the most important skills that students will gain at any university, but we focus on thinking, writing, and how to convey information. So any student thinking about print journalism should certainly consider their own skill levels in that sense, but also the skills that we can help them hone in that way. Within print journalism, you're gathering information by interviewing people, you're going out and looking at databases, you're gathering information from a wide variety of sources and then synthesizing it together into something for public consumption. The Collegian goes back to 1922, actually. It's one of the earliest student newspapers in California. Fresno State was founded in 1911. We go back to 1922. So we're one of the oldest publications out there, and we come out 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We print more than 10,000 copies a week that are distributed to students, alumni, local people, things of that sort. We also offer courses in community journalism, where students will go out and work for community papers in that sense. So students in our option have a ton of different opportunities, including the Collegian and other outlets where they can hone their skills in a professional sense. And a lot of our students actually make really valuable professional contacts through those placements as well. So it's a really valuable opportunity in a lot of senses to both learn the basics of reporting, learn how journalism works, and also to get hands-on experience in the field and important networking connections.
So we're sitting here in the control room within the studio. If you are a student here, you can expect to take a studio production class, an introduction to studio production class. That's where students really get the hands-on experience of using every station here in the control room and out in the studio. When students graduate, it is our hope as professors in our department that we prepare students in order to provide stories and communication for a number of different outlets. So they can work in a television studio if they wanted to, they can work in a communications department, they can work within a number of different industries and organizations, for profit, non-profit, but it's the skill sets they're learning here that can be adapted to a number of different reigns. I think one of the advantages of going to a school like Fresno State is the fact that they have access to this equipment, and the equipment is professional, and they are not competing against a huge number of students. Our department, our option is small. Multimedia is relatively small, so a dedicated student can really find themselves sitting behind a chyron or working a $20,000 camera package the first day of class. To communicate to large audiences, I think, is becoming extremely easier with technology. And I think one of the best skill sets that we are teaching our students is teaching them how to communicate to those larger audiences. This skill set can be applied to anything. It doesn't matter what they're passionate in, it doesn't matter what their interests are. They learn how to communicate to large audiences. This skill set can be applied to anything that they really want to do. And I think that is one of the benefits of being in this department and studying mass communication and journalism.